Have you ever been called an old soul? If your answer is yes, then I don't think you've stumbled across this video by accident. I am of a similar nature. I find solace in silence, the beautiful kind that is only interrupted by a blue stream, a draft of wind rustling the poplar leaves above. Once winter ends, even the most introverted little mouse must venture out of its den to sniff hopefully at the air. The smell of spring, the soft light, is healing after so long in the dark. To go out into the meadow is like airing out a neglected room. An old soul is a constant flame, but it can be lonely lighting up that little room all by yourself. I find that a mindful walk in nature is the best way to ground and connect back to who I am. Don't you feel more like yourself after taking a forest walk? I went out today to explore this grassland, hopeful to include some of my finds in my watercolor journal. I wore an antique skirt given to me by my grandmother. It is quite delicate, but I must beg her forgiveness. Today is a special occasion, after all. The spring beauties have blossomed along the creekside, and I had to visit them in my best. It seems like a beautiful sentiment, doesn't it? Living as an old soul in this modern world. To be neither here nor there, simply fitting in where you can. But a big reason I started filming videos like this was to connect with other kindred spirits and share my love for places and things that feel out of this time. To find a place I can actually fit in. And make no mistake, I am not trying to romanticize the past. I am very fortunate to live in the time that I do, understanding that every era has its tragedies and complications. I simply share artistic videos like this to convey comfort and peace and a hint of nostalgia for another time. Besides, a little healthy escapism is very important for any of us. While we're out here, I wanted to offer up a list of springtime activities for old souls. These ideas aren't a groundbreaking guide, rather a source of inspiration, hopefully. The first task is simple. Go outside and look up. If the sun is out, note its location in the sky, the way it may sparkle through the canopy of your favorite tree. Take a deep breath and notice the scent in the air. For me, the days here are becoming warmer, and as I walk through the forest, I can smell the rich amber scent of pine straw. A nature walk is a treat for your senses. Enjoy it. Next, think of a hobby you've been wanting to reconnect with, or a book you've been wanting to read. Even reading a few pages, or drawing, or crocheting for 15 minutes could be just enough time to reignite that flame. Engaging in gentle hobbies is a must for a sensitive spirit. I hope you can find just a few moments today to nurture yours. Lastly, and this one might seem contradictory, reach out and connect with a friend or another kindred spirit. Sometimes it's easy to forget that as a sensitive soul, we do belong here. Many people can benefit from sharing your inner light. You could make someone's day without even realizing it. So, maintaining meaningful connections is equally as important as keeping that alone time for yourself. So, I'm speaking to you without my external mic because I didn't think I would need it, but I wanted to pause here and just touch base and share with you how happy I am right now. I was feeling incredibly out of sorts this morning, very overwhelmed by things that I struggle with mentally and things that have been weighing heavy in my heart for years, things that are out of my control, but I knew that this I could control, and I feel so blessed to be able to come here and enjoy this peace and quiet, spend time with the flowers. And it's funny, there's so many beautiful and striking flowers, but something about the spring beauty really speaks to my soul, and I don't know if you guys feel that way about certain plants, and I have a couple, but for now it is the spring beauty. Maybe because it is so fleeting, it is a spring ephemeral, so it won't be here long, and frankly it was a pleasant surprise. I thought it might be here, but I assumed it would be a little early for it. However, here it was, just sparkling in the sunlight, and there's just something about it that makes me feel like everything's gonna be okay. I can't explain it. I know that we can't eat flowers, not technically. Flowers can't pay our bills or keep a roof over our heads, but there's something deeper that they heal within us. All I can say is 9 times out of 10, I feel better when I make this trip and come out here. I feel a lot closer to who I really am. Those external layers that feel so heavy, like I'm wearing a coat. It's like it sheds away, and I'm sure it has something to do with the spring and all of the trees leafing out and feeling that awakening in myself as well. Whatever it is pure magic, and I'm so happy I can share just this little bit with you. I will never be able to do it justice with my camera, but I know what I'm trying to do, and it's to share a little bit of peace and joy and inspiration with you guys. If I've done that, then I think I'm doing well. Just spreading a little bit more happiness and peace in the world. If you haven't guessed, I love old things. Textiles, antique books, pressed flowers. I have this antique wildflower guide. It's over 100 years old. I also love to press flowers when I remember to, building a small collection inspired by the herbariums of the 19th century. Mine isn't meticulous, but I love flipping through a familiar book and discovering a forgotten pressed flower there, like a little nod from the past. Speaking of herbariums, here is another book that I cherish. It's a rare volume showcasing Emily Dickinson's herbarium. I love flipping through the pages and becoming immersed in a botanical world, knowing that each flower has turned brittle with time, but remains immortalized in the pages of this book. Emily Dickinson created this pressed flower volume at age 14. This was a popular hobby among young ladies at the time. She loved nature and was known to be something of a recluse and an oddity. And if you're at all familiar with her story, then you'll recall that her entire body of work was only discovered and published after her death. This includes not only her poems, but this herbarium. Now, people all over the world celebrate her as a great American poet. I, of course, enjoy her poems, but I connect even more deeply with her old soul mentality, her privacy and need for quietude. My love of herbalism and the natural world is a treasure that I keep close to my own heart, and I'm lucky to live in the modern world where I can selectively share that passion with others. It's funny, actually, to think that most people who know me in my everyday life, my family, coworkers, and customers, have no idea the hidden flame in my heart that burns for old books, spring beauties, my watercolor paints. Even creating these videos is quite a private endeavor on my end. To some, I am a bit odd and reclusive, but the irony is that by taking time to cultivate these quiet hobbies, I have been able to foster such a deep connection with others, bolstered by my love of nature and just existing as an old soul. You don't have to hold out for universal popularity, I suppose that's my point here, in order to find your place in the world. Even when life feels overwhelming and lonely at times, just know that there are people out there who completely understand. And in regards to my own pressed flower collection, I will share more as the season progresses, as I will no doubt be collecting more species in the weeks to come. By the time you see this video, the spring beauties have already faded for the year, so I end today with painting. The least I can do is try to illustrate the flowers faithfully in this book. That is one of the keys to thriving as an old soul, I believe, recognizing the fleeting beauty of life, finding ways to keep those little moments alive, and hopefully being able to share that effort with others. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it could inspire you in your own journey of living gently and honoring your heart. Now that spring is here, I have been filming so many videos, including an outdoor painting adventure that I will be sharing next week. I look forward to seeing you then. Take care, and I will talk to you all very soon. Goodbye.